Hey, what's going on guys? Transphobic Leafy Clone here, and welcome to today's video. As each day passes, there seems to be more and more about Marvel Rivals making its way onto my timeline. Thankfully, I'd say it's about 95% positive. However, we have previously discussed what happens when that 5% is given a platform, which of course they have the full right to. Sometimes it can lead to healthy discourse. And sometimes, you get this. So Marvel Rivals, are you gonna do this to female characters only, or are you gonna do these to the male ones too? It's really weird, ... Remember how previously we had someone complaining about how an alleged underage character was given an attractive model? Well, at the end of the day, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess age is just a number in regards to being uncomfortable about attractive female characters. First of all, my dude, have you read a comic book? Like any Marvel comic book? Are you seriously trying to pick a fight with a several decades old industry norm here? Women get the curves, men get the muscles. And so what? It's fantasy. Enjoy it. What is going on with this trend of white knight saviors trying to cover women up because of goddamn video game characters? Ah, come on, Zev, that's a little harsh. They're just asking for an equal playing field. And you know what? That's completely fair. But the thing is, apparently, they already did, and OP knows it. Yep, you heard that right. And what is this referring to? This following tweet made by the exact same account. Gonna start manning him just to see his fine ass on my screen every round. So not only is this dude out here complaining about the inequality between revealing character designs while out here blatantly ignoring the fact that this inequality hardly exists, but also freely expressing the sheer goonery they have regarding this revealing male character. They're free to enjoy whatever character they please. Everyone is, but your self-awareness cannot be this low, my guy. This character you're referring to has even less clothing than this chick. Why are you complaining? For some reason, this is getting a lot of attention, so the point is, Sue Storm doesn't need to have her whole ass out, whether it's comic accurate or not, when she has various other outfits that could have been used instead. As for the male characters, none of them have their ass out. The max is their chest. Please don't act dumb under my replies. Thank you. Go watch porn if you want to see this shit. Dude, if you look at a comic book character wearing a slightly more revealing outfit and immediately think of people having full-blown hot and steamy ball-slapping baby making, then I think your view on reality is a little unhinged. And second, here you are complaining about asses being revealed while admitting to admiring other characters' asses. And apparently to them, it's not true equality unless it comes down to pixel perfect similarities. And if we want to be realistic about this, I'm sure that 99.9% of your typical person into men finds their muscular torso the most physically attractive part of a man. It's fine to think that way. Find it attractive. Just don't be a creep or a hypocrite. So are you gonna only complain about the female characters and not the male characters too? It's really weird. Her argument was about having the male characters receiving the same treatment too. What's your point? It's that she's complaining about a character being sexualized while also sexualizing another character. I get that his ass isn't out, but it's kind of hypocritical, as well as the fact that she's ignoring any mention of it. I think his argument was the fact women are so sexualized in games and media in general, and men hardly ever receive the same treatment. He's obviously not talking about shit like that, but how women are always underdressed compared to men. Finally, someone has a brain, oh my god. Wait, hold on, that was the point you were trying to make? That was hardly conveyed properly. You were directly tweeting at the Marvel Rivals account complaining about sexy women, not trying to challenge the entire video game industry. If that's really what you meant to begin with, then why didn't you just say that? Why do your viewers have to speak for you? How can you expect people to not make assumptions based on what you said and call them stupid for it? If your intentions were supposedly as noble as you're insisting, then why did you react so harshly? Better yet, why did you mute the tweet entirely if you're fighting for a good cause? What's your angle here? Are you trying to help, or are you just trying to get attention? And if you are, just be honest about it. I would have way more respect for you if that were the case. Forget my past. My present will make you humble. Ironic. So not long after this blew over, there was yet another user bitching and moaning about sexy characters. As much as I appreciate First Descendant booty, Nexon needs to turn these numbers around if they want this game to survive more than a year. Looks alone can't save a free-to-play game if there's no new content to come back to. I hate gamers like this. This mindset is incredibly misogynistic and disingenuous when not even 3 days ago, the same person said how sex appeal won't keep the game alive. Shocker, I know. Appealing to gooners won't actually save the Western gaming industry. Who would have thought? That's what he said. They literally just said that. They're on your side, fighting the same battles as you, and you call them an enemy of women for liking ass cheeks? So then Savvy comes along like the basest queen she is to spit some facts. Is it misogyny to say I want people to make whatever 3D model they want, and if they want to make a jiggling Aphrodite, they can? Who is it misogyny to? I draw ladies with big booba. Is that a misogyny? You lot love to throw around the word goon like it's an insult for a small collection of people, and yet 500,000 at any given time time are enjoying Marvel Rivals. Most games don't look like a Brazilian beach simulator, but the ones that do deserve to exist, and people should be allowed to talk about them without some maidenless loser coming to protect women. This right here is a great reminder for these kinds of people as well. There are millions of video games that do not blatantly sexualize any characters. You just have to go out there and find them. They are not that hard to find. It's okay if these things bother you. I myself find that it feels rather stale. But don't go and call people women haters for finding women attractive. That doesn't help real life women. That makes you look like a fool. So with all that being said, that's gonna do it for today. If you enjoy, feel free to like and sub. Stay safe, stay sane, be straight, but not too straight. Goodbye.